host Bianca Morgan, reporting on microsocial news. Today we'll be focusing on sociology back then and sociology now. I'll be sharing a small video that went viral between students in a school showing the sociological foundation of education. Parental discretion is advised.
Yeah, reading about numbers. Oh, that. But wait, no Peaches, man, that. You never gonna tell Peaches this. Where you want to go? Where? Where is somewhere else? So, I want to study my numbers first. You don't want to talk about anything? You sure you don't want to talk about anything?
So, not right, that's
Where? So where you want us to go?
leave the numbers first, man.
Alright.
Put on your money in us, it's your success. My money. No, it's me. You win success. You see? They don't turn the back up on the stand.
It never turn.
Alright. Let me go now.
You can't go second time.
Me win. Give me money. Even success. You see, fee. Give me $100, man. Peaches. 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 Come here, my son. Give me again, no? This is Mr. Me and some
Yes,
tell
yeah,
Mr. Give me my money.
What are the man?
Mr. Me and some tell you. Mr. You don't know how my password is a while ago.
I don't want to know.
What do you want? What is your way? Oh, you know the ginger is same one.
Can I come?
Come on. I'm really right to see the guy come.
Are you big belly ginger?
After my warn, it's so much time for you, guy come.
But he's just talking to me.
You better go on in a guy come. Talk to you about what? What you say?
Retard.
I'm talking to you. Ginger, I'm not saying for what?
Last time I talk, come back here. I want you to
Ginger,
touch me.
I'm tired to talk to you about guy kind of ginger. And last time this me one in a ginger. Pay attention and me a talk ginger.
I push your foot like that. It's my turn. It's hard.
You know what? You know what? Before this goes any further, let me go and talk to the teacher about this, because I don't understand. He came here and he was speaking to me. You think I'm from that kind of background? You think I am that low? Excuse me.
What's going on here?
Miss, I am sick and I'm tired of this. I am really tired.
What happened?
Miss, every single time they see me, they seem to want to have a problem with me. I know they're telling me that I'm taking their man.
What?
Look at me.
What is that?
I'm
not
ready for that.
Listen. What happened, Ginger? Tell me what happened.
Miss, you take the girl, man.
Listen, wait.
Miss, I'm sick and I'm tired of it.
What are you tired of, Shaneka? Because I know you to be a humble child that you don't make trouble.
Miss, you know, I'm sitting right there and I'm studying my book. As you can see, I have my book in my hand.
As usual,
and
yes.
The young man stopped and he was speaking to me. And it is only polite for me to speak back to him. Now, cheesecake and peaches,
Listen, stop
they
it and
came over. Mister, when they came over, they started attacking me. She took off her shoes to hit me. No, I'm not. I don't understand. My parents taught me not to behave like that.
Your parents started to make man touch you. You, miss, I come get her with my boyfriend Geico. Geico and was all over her shoulder like that.
This is more than what I can believe. So let me take you guys to the principal because I don't understand what is going on.
Which principal?
Come.
I'm not teacher not to give me no chat.
Mrs. What I'm telling you about them, they don't have any kind of behavior. I don't know who grew them.
Listen, I don't understand because gone are the days children does not socialize like this, you know. When there's a feud, children would easily go to the principal, but because in the homes now they have so much advantage, government giving them so much advantage, so them just do as them please. But I have to take this, I have to take it to the principal, so you can deal with this.
Listen, you know, Peaches is not like that, you know. Peaches, you can see that Peaches' parents grow up properly, but she's following his case.
Yes.
And I don't understand why she come here.
Socialization.
Yeah, she's socializing.
So when she's at home, she socializes different. But when she's in the school, she tends to follow because you know you mix with the diverse children coming from different backgrounds.
Miss, but why she cannot be like me? My parents taught me well. They grew me up in church. They taught me that if I follow the wrong company, then I will not get a proper education, and I am here staying focused. Why she cannot be like me? Miss, you know what? My parents taught me that if I come here and I socialize with the wrong crowd, then I won't get the chance to get a good education. I'll just, you know, drop out probably like teenage pregnancy, or I just drop out. Somebody kill me. I come out like a pretty dunce or something, and I don't get a good education. So I don't understand why Peaches come here and Peaches is going to follow Kiskade. Kiskade parents is down at town. People where them just don't care. Them send her go sell bad juice on days when she's supposed to be at school.
So then this is the result of her behavior. This is why she's behaving like that. Because she's not allowed to live her childhood. Because you see, you hear what I said? When she's supposed to be at school, they have her out there. You understand? Then when she come now, because there's no strong background at home. So when she come and look at the wrong company, then this is the result.
But Miss, I think you need to call Peaches parents and tell them. Because I know if you call Peaches friends and tell them, them when deal with Peaches, because I pass Peaches house every day to go to my house, and Peaches don't grow up like that. I don't see why she come here and behave like that, and she follow.
You know what happened? Probably she doesn't have the strong will that you have, right? She doesn't have it, you understand? So I would just have to encourage her and try to allow her to get some counseling or something. But it is so sad that you guys socialize like this. If there's a problem, you come and you tell the teacher and the teacher take it up from there.
Miss, but that's what my parents told me.
Right, you don't fight. But guess what? Some children are coming from backgrounds where parents tell them that, listen, anybody trouble you have to fight them. Or if the teacher says something you don't like, you have to trace the teacher. And it ought not to be like that.
And Miss, like your kids cake, say, oh, our father say any teacher talk to us, she must keep them in them face. So why would I don't understand. Miss, that is why they killed Pablo last week, you know.
So, as shown earlier in the video, we realized that sociology is an ongoing issue in our education system. So we took to the street to ask passers-by about their views on what they think or believe sociological foundation of education really is. Hi, I'm Bianca. May I have a name?
Hi, my name is Judiann.
So I have a few questions. What do you believe sociology is?
It's the study of human beings and how they interact in society.
And how do you think sociology affects students? How it affects them back then and how it affecting us?
Well, back then, students used to socialize a lot. They used to spend time playing ring games and have all of these fun games. Nowadays, you have kids who are all about media, on the phone, and I think it has changed. Over time, it has changed.
Okay. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your view. Thank you. Let's hear from another viewer. Hi, my name is Bianca Morgan. What's your name?
I'm Shanese Spencer-Carter.
Hi, Shanese. What do you believe sociology is?
My belief about sociology is that it is the study of social being, the way of we socialize.
And how do you believe? What's the difference between sociology back then and sociology now?
Okay, with my views with sociology back then, in school where we have the students being so indisciplined, now it is because of the background that they're from, where they have been so privileged by government and parents, versus back then where students could be reprimanded by a teacher and there would not be any outbursts or a fight, right? So they could,
So you're basically saying back then teachers could discipline students without having a conflict behind it. Versus now where teachers are having a conflict if they try to discipline.
yes, parents would even go outside and damage the teacher, damage the vehicle or so forth.
Okay, thank you, Shanese. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your participation. Here's a lovely young lady passing by. Let's hear what she has to say. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Nicole Morgan.
Nicole,
Hi, Nicole. What do you believe socialization is?
the way people talk, interact with each other.
And socialize. Yeah. So how do you believe socialization affects our education system?
Well, it depends if you want it to affect the education system. You're not going to affect my education system, so me alright.
How will it not affect your education system?
Because I know where I'm going in life already. You don't need no socialization to leave me when I go. You know where I go?
So how do you believe? What do you think socialization was back then versus now?
Well, one time, parents and picnic could have ramp and talk and get along with each other. Nowadays, people want box keep down everybody. They not no manners for nobody. Not even me, me see one down the road there, so I'm not talking because I get a box down my face and me kick down that.
So you're saying the respect isn't there no more.
No respect. No respect, daughter.
So children are taking on the roles of adults. And adults cannot discipline children these days.
Discipline enough for them. They want something more than discipline. Discipline can't help them, darling. Maybe I have to go research it.
Alright, thanks for your participation.
Alright, ma'am. Take care, yeah? God bless you.
Let's have the last view for the day on what sociology means to them. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Bianca Morgan. What's your name?
My name is Shaneka Collins.
And how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm great. Shaneka, what do you believe sociology is?
Sociology is really the study of human behavior, how we interact with each other.
And what do you believe sociology? How was it back then versus now?
Sociology back then is so much different from now. Why? Back then it took a village to raise a child. Parents insisted on education, even when you are poor. But there are so many aspects of it. Back then, based on being poor, then you couldn't go to other schools. So you'd have traditional high schools where students of a certain color could not go, students of a certain background could not go. You would have the Catholic schools for Catholic students or persons of what would be considered a higher society. So because of that, there was major classism. Classism is still around today, but it's less because people are becoming more confident and education is more versed. We are really in the information age, and because we're in the information age, technology is more privileged and we can give out information more. So because of that, persons are allowed to go in different schools and all of that. Back then, students played ring games. They were allowed to socialize, and they knew how to socialize because they play. And as I said before, it took a village to raise a child. So students couldn't be cursing and behaving like that in front of adults, and it would just be okay. So students had to be students. Children had to be children. Parents respected, even though they are adults, they respected their elders. Now it is the case is that students are not, children rather, are not allowed to be children. Parents are telling children to curse each other. You find more students stabbing up each other in school. Students have social media and all sorts of technological devices, so they participate in adult stuff, and they don't have parents there to watch them or to guide them, to show them where they are, and then everybody mix and mingle. So I think it's society and a whole is really depreciating based on the fact that socialization took a toll, socialization breakdown, and it's really affecting our society.
So you're saying it has been a major problem back then versus now, because children were able to be children, they were able to socialize, do children activities, versus now where children are forced to take the position of adults, become adults in such a way that they engage in adult activities. They no longer participate in children activities. They no longer find children activities fun, and their parents contribute to that. Now with that, how do you believe it is affecting our education system?
The sociological foundation of education is really a tedious one. Why I'm saying this is because students are not able to learn as they should. In today's society, where information is so privileged, students are not allowed to learn because their focus is not really on education. Then you have the few persons where the parents teach them the right things, they guide them the right way, and they are doing well, but it's very hard for them to focus. And then you have those, that the parents teach them the right way, and then they go to school and they follow. There are examples of what they say. Then you have some students who the parents don't teach them anything, so they come to school and they feel like they teach them sexual stuff, like they have to go out and sell, they have to be adults. Some persons it's just from a sibling household. Some students are allowed to go to parties during the week, so the focus is not on being children, the focus is not on education. So it really affects our children. And teachers, it's very difficult for teachers because teachers are not able to teach a classroom without disruption, and there was disruption back then, but now it's more. Teachers cannot hit children now because the government say no. So teacher, and they can't talk to them. So when you want to teach the people's children that are decent or that listens, it's hard to teach them while the others behave like adults take over the class. And that is why we have so much teenage pregnancy. We have so much children killing children in school and all of that. Sociology, it really affects education.
And one of the things that affects it is the background from when the children come. The principles and standards that the parents themselves set. And we as teachers has to deal with it. So here you have it out in society where the backgrounds of students, the homes from which they come, the principles they take on in the schools, because to be honest, many of them come from different homes with good raising families, Christian morals, values. But when they come into the school, they tend to take on or adapt to the surrounding. So it has really changed back then versus now. And you have heard from our viewers. This is the end of our news. I'm your host, Bianca Morgan.